What is going on, guys? It's Burgas here and welcome to another Call of Dragons video. Today I'm going to talk about something new in this season. This is Rise of the Dragon. First thing we have to say that we have Way of His Hall. Obviously I'm going to go with Race of Remedy, but we're going to talk about this season in this video. What I plan to do and basically everything, because we're going to also have season policy, which is completely different. I'm going to start first maybe with the most interesting thing, and this is going to be the policy. The way I'm going to go is increasing the amount of Nien gathered from daily quest and chest by some percentage. It can go up to 100%. Keep in mind, every day you're receiving 500 of this. If I go over this chest, you're going to see Nien is going to be 500. So I strongly suggest go with this one. I mean, max this spirit speaker, because every day you're not having this thing maxed, you basically are losing this Nien gathering. So I'm going to let this thing get built. Obviously here we're going to have some prestige and chain of command. I can say you can very fast go with these two because they're easy to be achieved and it's extremely important. The prestige one is just going to give you like extra 20% in prestige, so you're going to open everything, the majority of the things. Military expansion, this is everybody should know that they should focus over this so they can have full allegiance when the gate open. Now in this season I want to point out that we're actually going to have some good fights after gate 2. At gate 1 is going to be just this statue, which I can say it's important, but don't actually matter if you go with 260k or 300k. So I can say you can clearly focus over Spirit Speaker and Spread of the Words at the end of the day. This is something that you don't care that much CP recovery, even though that is important at the end of the day. So yeah, the other thing is going to be military expansion. From there, free healing for sure. This one is same. You're going to have so much resource healing per day that you have to be some crazy heavy spender at the end of the day, so you can spend all the resource healing. This is the other one, increase your warrant capacity. Finally, they make it at the beginning. You can go up to 3-1. So yeah, this one is going to be good. Normally it's expensive, okay? This is expensive and it can cut you from other important things if you over focus over the warrants, but at the end of the day, each warrant is one pet more. So you have to be careful with these warrants. This one for sure 100%. You need more stamina. It can go up to 50 stamina. From this one, Spirit Sulfur. Now increase Sun Yen max energy. This is the max, and increase Sun Yen energy recovery speed. So you have recovery speed and max energy. Here you can go up to 50%. 50% increase the energy. It's something like same like the Elixir. You base Elixir production and Elixir capacity. So I can say you can actually go. Normally I go with Spiritual Supers. This is increase Sun Yen max energy. Why I'm going with that is just because when the fight starts, I want to have a lot of energy and 20% recovery. Till you recover what I have in extra, this means like if it's like 50%, that means it's going to be 300. So till you actually recover this 100, most likely the fight is going to finish, because this is very slow. Slow recovery. It's like 1 point of energy every 30 minutes. That means 300 minutes is going to recover 10 points, and 300 minutes is like is like 5 hours. So 5 hours you restore 10 points. Better start with 300 of these points from this to start with 200 and waiting to get 20% more faster recovery here. At the end of the day, this is very slow recovery. So yeah, I can say this is what I'm going to do from point of policy. Now here, obviously, we're going to have this increase the elixir capacity of your hospital. Actually, production speed. Sorry about that. Production speed should be the way to go here. This one, it didn't actually matter. So here, what do you have? Psychomancer Telemetry reduce the cooldown of Sanya's Rise of Remedy and Fighting Phatsam by some percentage. Reduce the cooldown of Cyan Dimensional Duel and reduce the cooldown of Sanyan Timeless Treasury. I can say 5 hours, by the way. This is a very nice one, 24 hours. Now, what is this thing? If we go here, this is very interesting because here you can get some extra elixir healing and also other things and elixirs. Double the amount of command points eaten, blah blah blah. Double the amount of prestige sales, blah blah blah. Double the amount of elixir sales in the. You can increase the elixirs here. Make Nien available for sale in the time, so you can buy even Nien. Make mana available, blah blah blah. This is a very solid, very nice shop. Right here is 7 days cooldown. Is costing 5 energy. Now, for me personally, if I go over the policy, this can actually reduce by one day, 24 hour, and it didn't actually matter for me. Is it going to be 6 days or 7 days? Okay, still the number is pretty big. It's like 6 or 7 days. So I'm going to most likely prefer to go to a Psychomancer, and this is going to be reducing the cooldown of Race of Remedy by 20%. So the Race of Remedy, this is one of the most powerful thing here. Cooldown is 3 hours. If you take out like 20%, 3 hours is like 180 minutes. You take out 20%, is going to be like 18 minutes reduction. 18 minutes, which is very nice. Still 18 minutes is a nice one. I really want to have this one, but again, I just prefer to actually go with something that is going to serve me well on the battlefield at the end of the day. Now, resource healing, lightning beacon, rally army, blah blah blah. Here I suggest for the free-to-play players to go with this one, especially if you're mid-game, let's say like this. If you're well or having a lot of troops, go with Diligence. The only thing you're going to need is this stamina here. Extra 50% more stamina limit is for your infantry and cavalry. So if you don't plan to spam infantry or cavalry, better go with Reprieve. Is better selection from the Diligence. A lot of people are saying, yo, go with the Diligence, but if you don't plan again to spam infantry and cavalry, you just don't need this one, because with the mages, you're going to, it's almost impossible to finish your stamina with your mages. So yeah, this is the way to go there. Bullet points, obviously, military expansion. Going over this one, get all the boost you can, more elixir production, I can say. Now, this thing is something that I'm not quite sure I like, because the Legion deals 7% more counter-attack damage, 7% more skill damage, and gets 2% HP bonus. When both sides in the battle have this policy enabled, 2% of the both sides severely wounded units will die instead of going to ossuary. So it's not even going to go in the ossuary. This is, I want to point out this thing. and you're not going to be able to revive them and buy them back. So this is actually a problem because it's looking like 2%, but I have been having this bitter end. Right now it's something different, but even with bitter end, I can easily feel like 300k dead troops. Obviously, it's not going. It was going in the ossuary, but with this thing, it's not going to go there. Now, speaking about the policies, I think we actually finished that. I don't suggest actually going this one. Let's check here out the way of Siho. From this one, I suggest go with Race of Remedy, especially if you use range units. Is just very nice. And even if you go with your Goresh, Kuma is getting wild, I'm not gonna lie. Sunny is wasting 30 minutes, and it's for 30 minutes, by the way. During this time, your Legion lightly wounded units are healed after each battle. Giant healing equivalent to 50% of the normal blah 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 can heal up to 1 million lightly wounded each time it is cast. So you get like 1 million in healing for 30 minutes. This is wild, guys. This is wild. And yeah, it's basically going to fill your hospital very fast, but at the end of the day, you're going to get some crazy good trades. Now from this one, I can say go with Temporal Trap. This is the thing I'm actually getting. Some people go for Dimensional Duel. I don't like this thing because to go for Dimensional, maybe it's actually good one, to be fair. Especially when you go with your Goresh with Kuma and killing some Mage Legion. But in like this, you basically waste. You're wasting energy like this. Okay, it's like 10 energy every 1 hour. Better non-stop spam a Race of Remedy. This one is just in case. Is basically doing a trap for your it was actually your troops. Battle with the Slack and grants them special blah blah. After casting up to 5 newbie legions get time freezed. When freezed, legions cannot move, take damage. This effect can be triggered once. I don't like. I normally don't use any of these two, but I see a lot of people use Dimensional Duel. And finally here, obviously, it's going to be Timeless Treasury, one of the best things that can happen to you in this season, because here is not only elixirs, there's many things you can buy from this shop. It's a very good shop. So in general, this is for this season, the policy, the way of Siho, and basically everything you need to know right now for this season. So yeah, here I'm going to put one other video. You can go and check it out. It's going to be interesting. Also, don't forget to hit one like on the video. Like this, you support my channel. The other way you can support is becoming the member. As a member, you're going to have access to my only member videos and some of my streams. So far, I wish you a great day and see you in that video right here.